Going on, Falcon fan? This your boy Ricondo. Come back at you with another video. So today we're going to start on the defensive side of the ball for the 53-man roster projections, and we're going to start with the defensive line. So guys, before we get into the video, if you have not already, go ahead and please subscribe to the channel. Please hit notification bell so you know when I drop another video. Please hit the like button so I know you guys are here to talk about. Then please share my video throughout the YouTube universe so more people can come in and hear me talk about these Atlanta Falcons. So we're going to talk about the defensive line today. I only got five. I do have the right to come back and add a guy before I get done with this series. But right now we're going to start off with these five. I feel confident that I know these five is going to make the team. There are more guys out there that could potentially be added if they're not going to do five, they can potentially definitely do six. So a guy like Jalen Dalton, Timothy Horn, Bryce Rogers, Nick Thurman, and Derek Tangelo. Those are the other guys that did not make the list that could definitely be somebody that they could consider to add to that room. But like I said, when it comes down to the number, when they add these five in, now we're at 31. So I'm trying to make sure that I get all the guys in. Like I said, I might come back and add a guy to the defensive line at the end once I complete all the spots for all the roster spots. We can definitely look over and see if I want to go back to another position. If I want to take away or add. But at this point in time, we're at 31. These are our defensive linemen. So we're going to go get ahead and get started. First of all, no brainer. Grady Jarrett is coming back. Just signed the extension. This guy, hopefully, he get a lot of help this off season. I mean, this season. If he do, especially on the outside from some of the outside linebackers from the pass rush, somebody. I just feel like he can stop getting double teamed. You guys called it one play. He was triple teamed from the Detroit Lions last year. But if this guy can get 101 and Dean Pease able to put him in advantageous positions on the field to be able to wreak havoc, I definitely can see Grady Jarrett picking up back to where he had not last year but the year before where he was all pro. All right. Next guy, Anthony Rush. Anthony Rush, he played 10 games for us last year. He did not start the season, so he was one of the guys that they did not have on the 53-man roster, but they brought him in because, of course, we was getting decimated in the defensive run game. Just remember, guys, we gave up 2,200 yard rushing last year. We cannot have that. Big guy like Anthony Rush in the middle is definitely going to help with that. His penetration up the middle, being able to hold that spot at that defensive tackle position in the 3-4 is definitely going to be something that we can utilize for Anthony Rush. So hopefully he only going to improve. He's in his fifth season coming up. I think Anthony Rush, he might have found his home here in Atlanta. Next guy, Taquan Graham. Taquan Graham, rookie last year. This guy here is definitely going to be somebody that is going to improve from year one to year two. I can see him on the opposite side of Grady Jarrett and battling that position with somebody like a Marlon Davidson. So Taquan Graham definitely he was in the rotation last year, but he definitely have his opportunity to actually be a potential starter this year. Like I said, to be Grady Jarrett, Anthony Rush, and then somebody like a Taquan Graham going up against for that spot, Marlon Davidson. So that's what I anticipate for a player like Taquan Graham this year, and definitely hope we can get that year one to year two jump. All right, next guy, Vincent Taylor. Vincent Taylor is going into his sixth season. He only played one game last year. He got an injury, but this was the year that he was supposed to actually get his opportunity to be a full time starter with the Houston Texans. However, like I said, he was injured, so he was not able to show what he would be able to do. But now he gets the opportunity to come in and compete with somebody like Anthony Rush for that defensive tackle position. He's 6'3", 311 pounds, big body. Another person that I could feel that could be stout in the middle, unlike somebody like a Tyler Davidson wasn't last year. And if we could actually get somebody to hold point for our linebackers on the backside, can actually do what they do, and like I said, give Grady Jarrett more 101s on his end, I think that'll bode well um, for this defensive line. So between Vincent Taylor and Anthony Rush, both of these guys, hopefully they could be that defensive tackle in the middle that we want. And last but not least, one of my favorite players on the team is Marlon Davidson. I still remember his rookie interviews that he had. Um, I just thought this guy was going to come in and wreak havoc. However, his issues being injury. The first year, of course, he had COVID issues, knee issues. He just need to be able to stay on the field. If you go back to some of my earlier videos, I talked about he's one of the players that had something to prove, along with John Kaminsky. As we see, John Kaminsky was released, so Marlon Davidson um, needs to show what he'd be able to do. He's going into his third season. Marlon Davidson got to be able to show something this year. Um, no more excuses. Like I said, the best ability is availability, right? So he has to be on the field, and I can see him definitely going up against Taquan Graham for that spot. So it could be Grady, Anthony Rush, Marlon Davidson, Grady, Vincent Taylor, Marlon Davidson. We know Grady's safe, but between those other guys, we can definitely see a mix and match. Um, I think it wouldn't matter it much anyway, because hopefully they're going to be doing rotations and keeping all these guys fresh on their defensive line. So whatever the case may be, we just need to make sure that we be more effective this year than we was last year. We cannot be giving up all those rushing yards. If we can't stop the run, we can't get off the pass. I mean, you let teams be able to pick their poison on this defense. One thing I was impressed by, still, we had a pretty solid defense. We didn't give up a lot of big plays last year, so I can only see us going up with Dean Peace defense going from year one to year two as well. And he already talked about he's going to actually open up his playbook more. So guys, these are my defense alignment. Like I said, it's only 5. Last year, the Falcons actually kept 6 defense alignment. So you can see where I'm trying to factor in these numbers, because I did keep an extra lineman, offensive lineman, and I kept an extra running back as well. So trying to make sure we fit our numbers in so we can get the best 53 man on this team. It's kind of thin at defensive line, but like I said, don't hold me to that, because I could definitely come back and change my mind. So guys, let me know what you think about defensive line. Do you think I should have went on and add somebody like a Nick Thurman, who has 2 years of experience? He played with the Patriots. Of course, he played with the Falcons last year. Or some of these undrafted free agents like a Timothy Horn or Derek Tangelo, or the guy we brought in with that great athletic ability that we just brought in, Jalen Dalton. So all these guys could definitely have potential to actually be added to this roster, added to this defensive line. But as of right now, I'm gonna roll with 5. And like I said, I could definitely come back and change my mind. So guys, like I said, let me know what you think about our defensive line to start the season with that 53-man roster. And this is your boy Ricondo. Come back at you with another video. Peace.